Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video we're going to be going over a red zone play or concept that's going to help you guys get into the red zone, get into the end zone more often than you have been. This is a concept that a lot of pro players utilize when they are struggling to throw the ball into the red zone. There are obviously a lot of ways to score, whether it be running, passing, fake plays, PA zone, fake jet, you know, certain things like that. But this concept is going to be one that is it's going to look familiar to you because a lot of pro players run it. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below anything you guys might be struggling with, and if I see something or, you know, have something that I could post for you, I will. Now, oh, I forgot, FTA for the algorithm. You guys already know the vibes. Tight slots, gun tight slots, gun tight, any tight formation is what you're gonna need for this play specifically, and you can come out in any tight formation: gun deuce close, single back deuce close, tight Y off. It doesn't matter what kind of tight formation it is, as long as you can put your outside guys in hitches. This play is gonna work for you. Now we're just gonna come out in tight slots. And again, you can come out in gun tight offset, gun tight, anything that is a tight formation. Jumbo, if that's what you want. Actually, I don't think jumbo is going to be able to do it, but jumbo is going to be something that you guys are going to be able to come out in to do something like this, and you guys are going to score more often in the red zone. Now, it doesn't matter what play you call. You just have to make sure that you have wide receiver apprentices, tight end apprentices, or hot route masters, something of that nature, so that you guys can put, you know, certain routes on the field to get into the end zone. So we're just going to call PA seams out of gun tight slots, and on the defensive side, we're just going to call a random play. Now, what you're going to want to do is put your two inside receivers on post routes. Now, if you guys have a tight end in the situation, your hot route for the tight end is going to be down instead of going left for the post. So you press triangle or Y, and then you press wherever the tight end is, and then it changes depending on which hot routes you end up getting. So right now we have wide receiver hot routes, but if he's at the tight end position, it would change to tight end hot routes. So right now our post is the left directional button. And if it was a tight end hot routes, it'll be down on the directional pad. But right now we're going to click left, and that's going to put him on a post. Okay. That's something that you guys might not, some of you newer players or, you know, casual players that don't know, you know, the mechanics of the game, you guys might get that confused though. So make sure you guys are looking to where your tight end is, because it might be Rob Gronkowski here, because I am playing Madden Ultimate Team, but he's in a slot receiver position. So that's why it's going to come up and pop up as wide receiver hot routes. So again, this is what your play is going to look like. And what this does is, oh, and he's getting the shed here. Let me try to make a play happen. So I'm actually going to show the replay on that. But what this does is it brings down any clouds that could potentially be guarding the play. So the hitch routes are going to bring down and make sure that these routes stay at bay, which allow us to pretty much throw this over the top. As you can see, he's wide open, but unfortunately I started running for my life. So we weren't able to make that play. Now, this route concept works in every single tight formation. So again, even if they're running man coverage, as you can see, he ends up wide open. Perfect. And then it happens on both sides, of course. You're just going to sit there and pretty much pick your poison, whichever person you want to throw to, whichever one the user isn't guarding, you're pretty much going to throw to the opposite side. So this side, we actually have the hitch a little open, so we're just going to throw the hitch. And remember, this isn't a play where you always have to throw to the back of the end zone hoping that the play works. Sometimes your man coverage routes aren't going to break open, and sometimes you'll have the option to throw the ball away. Now, the beauty about being in the red zone is this is something that you guys can do every single time if you guys end up getting pressured a little too much. Like I've currently been getting pressured. Look, the computer is sending 6 people. So obviously we need our man coverage to break open a little bit more often, but again, it's still frustrating to deal with that. So again, you guys have to make sure that if you guys are getting frustrated and pressured, this is always an option to throw the ball away. Now granted, Mahomes' release isn't that great, even with Gunslinger, but you guys always have that option to throw the ball away. That's something that a lot of people need to come to the understanding when it comes to the red zone. So again, for the route concepts, and I'm going to bring out the squigglies real quick. So say that they're using this guy right here. if I bring out the route concepts here, so pretty much the gist of this is to bring down the zones, right? You bring down the zones so that they guard the hitches, and then you want to choose whichever one the user isn't guarding, because the coverage is usually very inconsistent in Madden. So sometimes something's going to be open, sometimes it's not. But because the coverage is usually inconsistent, you're pretty much going to look towards the person that the user is not guarding. Now, the last thing that you guys could do to make it a little bit more difficult is obviously put the running back on a route. It doesn't matter what it is, just something that is going to allow you to pretty much get an extra read on the field, whether it be an angle route, an out route, an in route, you know, a ghost route. It doesn't matter what it is. It's something to create a bigger illusion of something happening on the field. Now, the last thing that you guys could do to add to this concept, because obviously we already know that we can sit there and throw this route over zones. Now, triangle's going to break open, as you can see. Boom. Again, the zones come down. Easy red zone play. And this is something that I probably should have posted a while ago, but honestly don't know why I didn't. But as you can see, it creates a crazy amount of separation with pretty much most of the routes in the back of the end zone. As you can see, this is a cover 2 here, and these guys come down. You see how he comes down a little bit? It's because of the hitch. The hitch is keeping him at bay. Same thing on this side. He's coming all the way down because we have not one route, but 2 route. We have this little ghost route here, and we have this route here, and this one brings him all the way down. Beautiful dot, beautiful play. Can't ask for better than that. And obviously it makes our life a little bit easier. Now, because I just seen that though, it makes it look like I can actually run with a slant here, which was going to be the next thing that I was going to talk about, instead of utilizing the hitch here. So I'm going to utilize a slant here. I'm going to utilize a slant here instead of a post route, and see if our slant ends up getting open as well. Kinda not bad, but obviously it took a little while for that guy to get across the field. So we're gonna keep it with the post route, with him on a hitch, and then put the interior guy on a slant. Look, we're labbing during a video. Who would have thought? So again, we're gonna do the same thing. Oh, they're blitzing pretty heavy here. Oh, triangle and triangle, back of the end zone. Beautiful. So you guys can utilize this little ghost route here. Boom, with a slant on the inside receiver, and then on the opposite end, do what you've been doing. Post route. Wow, I just realized this is a post slant combo with a baby hitch to create crazy separation and possibly confuse the user to allowing a touchdown here. This is a good concept right here. This is a very look. Oh, triangle open. Oh, under pressure. Have no idea. I have fearless on him. Now again, the slant is the extra addition to the play here. So instead of rocking 2 different posts here, change one and put one as a slant, and it'll just help create that, you know, that crazy pressure. Like if they're blitzing like this heavy. Now, granted, that was a terrible play. It was a terrible throw by me. I should have thrown the hitch. But again, I talk about being blind all the time. But again, a slant is going to work wonders for you guys that are struggling in this kind of situation, simply because it'll help you make a quicker read here. Now, this time X is going to be open because they're in man coverage. And also slants seem to get a little bit better separation against man coverage as well. So again, pick your poison. It depends on what you guys want to do. But this concept here is what the pros are currently. They've been running this concept, honestly. It's just an easy concept to get over the top. So get your clouds out there, get your posts out there, get your slants out there, and go crazy and start dotting up. My name is Pony Montana. Hopefully you guys appreciate this video, man. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. If you guys need anything, leave it down in the comment section, and I'll try my best to find something for you. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.